Hello, welcome to the Rose Garden of Secular Energeticism Global. If you don't know what the Rose Garden is yet, well, join the club, because this just started. So the Rose Garden is the representatives of Secular Energeticism, and this is put on by Secular Energeticism Global. What we're going to do now is go over Chapter 1 of Matthew 10:10, Travels of an Awareness. Once again, since this could be the first time you're seeing this video, realize Matthew 10:10 is my name and my birthday. This book is not religious at all. The important part of the title, and not so funny, is the Travels of an Awareness. And that's us. We're traveling awarenesses in the universe, in our brains, separate from everything, but not in a way that's actually separate. We're produced by the brain, and here we are as awarenesses to frolic within that brain and within the universe, which is everything that surrounds us. So let's talk about Chapter 1. Chapter 1 is called Life is Not a Book. See? And what that means is that life is more valuable than any book can ever, dictate. So many books have been written about life, about what it is, about our position. Thousands of books. There have been 4,200 religions. And we speak to this because religions are what actually outline what we think our perceived position is. So many books have been written about what we think our position is in so many different ways. And Chapter 1 really just points out that there are a ton of books out there, and there's a lot of information that people can tell us about what our position is. And it's kind of crazy that when we have an idea of what our perceived position is, we can then move from that perceived position onto something else. So if that perceived position is incorrect or not congruent with reality, then we may find ourselves doing things that don't make sense because our position was perceived incorrectly. So, such as, not wanting to sail the ocean because you might fall off the edge, right? Well, that didn't happen. So, life is not a book. See, is to point out that so many books have been written and that we are here trying to figure out our position. And in order to do that together, we need to write books. We need to write it down. That's why we wrote it down in the first place, because there was a need to write it down for all of us to get on the same page. And we did so within our little tribes, within our little communities, within our countries, within our cities, within our families. But we have come a long way, and we've come to discover a lot of information regarding the fundamental questions of existence, the who, what, when, where, why, and how we exist. So that's pretty much in short. I don't want to drone on about Chapter 1. It is a very introductory chapter, one of the first 4 chapters of the book that are introductory before we get to the perspective that is secular energeticism. So once you get through Chapter 1, you get to Chapter 2, which is about me. We're not going to talk about that in this video. We're just going to make sure that you're clear on what Chapter 1 is about. Lots of books have been written. Life is more valuable than any book can write. And yet, we need to continue writing and continue trying to understand our position and get rid of a lot of misunderstandings about our position, which are rooted in 300,000 years of history. So when we say old habits are hard to break, yep, and life is not a book. So let's write another book about life. Thanks.